Good morning to all of you children. I am your geography teacher Ajit Mishra. Will teach you today the third unit of chapter 2, that is the Peninsular Plateau of India. Before we start the topic the Peninsular Plateau of India, let us have a quick recap of the terms which we have used or which we are going to use. The first word is range. Children, you might have heard the word Himalayan mountain ranges. So, range refers to the longitudinal mountain which has parallel valleys and its height is more than 2000 meters from the sea level. So, such mountains are called ranges, Himalayan ranges. We also call it by different names in different parts of the world. They are called Cordilleras in North America, Shan in Southeast Asia. The next term is ridge. Ridge is old fold mountain whose height is less than 2000 meters from the sea level. It is found in the form of a skeleton of rocks, means vegetationless, and only rocks are present, such as Aravalli Ridge, Appalachian Hills, Drakensberg, Rajmahal Hills, all are ridges. The next word is system. System refers to the group of mountains which have origin in the same period and they have same morphology. Example, the Himalayan mountain system are young fold mountains and had origin from the Sea of Tethys. They are made up of sedimentary rocks. So such type of mountains which have certain characteristic features which are similar will be called mountain system. Piedmont. Piedmont means foothill of a mountain. It can be present in the form of plain. Such plains are called Piedmont plains. Example, plain found below the foothills of Western Ghats can be called Piedmont plain. Pediment. Pediment is plain area found below hills or ridges. Such plains are found in the desert. They are made up of gravel, sand, and other rocky fragments. Folding and faulting. Fold and fault is part of plate tectonics. It means they are caused by the compressional and tensional forces. There is formation of fold and fault. So what is the meaning of fold and fault? Fold is the bend in the strata of rock and fault is the breaking in the strata of rock. It means when the rocky strata bends, we call it folding, and due to immense pressure when it breaks, we call it faulting. Shield. Shield means highly stable landmass. It is undisturbed by the tectonic activities and is made up of granite or basalt. Example, the Deccan Plateau, Canadian Shield, etc. Cliff. It is the face of the mountain or headland having gradient of 80 to 90 degree. The land drops suddenly or there is a sudden drop of land forming a steep slope. Such type of steep slopes are called cliff. On the other hand, escarpment is the opposite side of the cliff which has uniform slope or the gentle slope. The Peninsular Plateau of India is the best example of cliff and escarpment. The Western Ghats form cliff while the eastern part of the peninsula forms escarpment which has gentle slope and it gradually extends into the Bay of Bengal. The next term is archipelago. Archipelago means group of islands such as Malaya Archipelago, Japanese Archipelago. Such type of islands are grouped together in the form of festoons, that is a group of islands. Fissure volcano. Fissure volcano means the type of volcano which has eruption through a crack or fissure. There are two types of volcanoes. One is central type of volcano, another is fissure type of volcano. In central type of volcano, there is eruption of the volcanic mountain with loud noise and different types of ejectas comes out from the crater. But in fissure volcano, there is no such formation of crater. Lava oozes out through a crack or fissure and spreads over a larger area. Example, the Deccan Plateau of India had evidenced fissure type of volcano in the Cretaceous period. In this volcanic eruption, a large part of the peninsula got covered by basalt rock. It is found presently in Maharashtra, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka. The next term is Rift Valley. Children, all of you are aware of this term, Rift Valley. Actually, a rift valley is a trough with steep parallel walls along the fault lines. Such a valley is also called a graben. A rift valley may also be formed by upliftment of two blocks along the fault line or subsidence of land along the fault line. The best example of rift valley in India is Narmada Valley and Tapi Valley. Along the two river valleys is the block mountain Satpura. Rising from the height of 150 meter above the river plains up to an elevation of 600 to 900 meter is the irregular triangle known as the Peninsular Plateau of India. Delhi Ridge in the northwest, Rajmahal Hills in the east, Gir Hills in the southwest, and Cardamom Hills in the south are its outer extensions. However, an extension of this is also seen in the northeast in the form of Shillong Highland and Karbi Anglong Plateau. The peninsular India is made up of a series of partland plateaus such as Hazaribagh Plateau, Palamu Plateau, Ranchi Plateau, Malwa Plateau and Coimbatore Plateaus, etc. This is one of the oldest and the most stable landmass which has never submerged into the sea. The general elevation of plateau is from the west to east, which is also proved by the pattern of the flow of rivers. It forms a radial drainage pattern of the different rivers flowing towards north, southwest, southeast and so on. Some of the important physiographic features of this region are tors, block mountains, rift valleys, spurs, bare rocky structures, series of hummocky hills and well-like quartzite dikes offering natural sites for water storage. The western and the northwestern part of the plateau has an emphatic presence of black soil. This peninsular plateau has undergone recurrent phases of upliftment and submergence accompanied by crustal faulting and fractures. This spatial variation have brought in elements of diversity in the relief of the peninsular plateau. The northwestern part of the plateau has a complex relief of ravines and gorges. The ravines of Chambal, Bhind and Morena are some of the well-known examples. So let us classify the peninsular plateau of India. We can divide it into three major divisions, namely the Deccan Plateau, the Central Highland and the Northeastern Plateau. We are going to subdivide it into number of partlands. The peninsular blocks had several partland in the form of Bundelkhand, Chota Nagpur, Baghelkhand, Malwa Plateau, Deccan Plateau, Karnataka Plateau, Telangana Plateau, Dandakaranya and Shillong Plateau. In Central Highland, we include only the plateaus which are situated north of Narmada River. It means it is Bundelkhand, Chota Nagpur, Malwa and the Shillong Plateau, which constitutes the Central Highland, while the southern part is Deccan Plateau, Dandakaranya Plateau, Telangana Plateau and Karnataka Plateau. Now let us study about the main features of the Peninsular Plateau of India. Features of the Peninsular Plateau of India. Peninsular Plateau of India is one of the hardest, oldest and highly stable landmass which has never submerged into the sea. It originated in the Precambrian period about 400 million years ago. It has evidenced number of geological formations in different span of the geological eras. It is made up of old igneous and metamorphic rocks. Most of the rocks belong to the granite, gneiss and other crystalline rocks. The plateau is highly dissected due to presence of numerous streams and rivers. They have cut down the highland deeply into uneven terrain. Its average height is 600 meters from the sea level. It is bounded by the Aravalis, Vindhyas and the Rajmahal Hills in the north and Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats in the south. Its major divisions are the Central Highland and the Deccan Plateau. So children, you will write at least 5 features about the Peninsular Plateau of India. Now we are going to study the main features of the Malwa Plateau. It is the westernmost extension of the Central Highland. So its main features are its average height is 500 meters from the sea level and covers an area of about 81,767 km square. Malwa Plateau is mainly found in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. It is bounded by the Aravalis and the Vindhyas. The northeastern boundary is the Gangetic Plain. It is made up of old basalt, limestone and sandstone. It is drained by river Mahi, Chambal, Betwa, Ken and Sipra rivers. Its northeastern extension is Bundelkhand and Baghelkhand Plateau. The rivers have highly eroded the highland into badland topography. They are abundant channels of the old streams. So that's why we call it Bihad of Chambal, ravines of Chambal. The central part of the Central Highland is the Chota Nagpur Plateau. Its average height is 700 meters from the sea level and it covers an area of 65,000 square kilometers. The plateau has developed by the continental uplift during the Himalayan earth movement. It had uplifted about 500 meters from the sea level. Hence, there is presence of fault boundary in the form of Damodar Basin, Swarnarekha Basin and Koyal River Basin. It is made up of granite, phyllite, schist and mica schists, which are old igneous and metamorphic rocks. It is drained by the main river Damodar, Swarnarekha, Koyal, Falgu and Punpun rivers. Damodar and Swarnarekha have drainage into the Bay of Bengal, while Falgu and Punpun drain towards the Gangetic Plains. Its main uplands are Hazaribagh Plateau, Kodarma Plateau and Netarhat Plateau. Parasnath peak is the highest mountain peak, which has height of 1365 meter from the sea level, is found in the Chota Nagpur region. There are old mountain ranges present in the form of Rajmahal Hills and Girnar Hills in the Chota Nagpur region. Malda Fault separates Chota Nagpur region from the Shillong Plateau. So next we are going to discuss about the Shillong Plateau, which is the northeastern extension of the Central Highland. Also called Shillong Plateau, Karbi Anglong Plateau is part of Shillong Highland. Children, Shillong Plateau is a detached part of the Chota Nagpur Plateau and separated by Malda Fault. Its average height is 400 meter from the sea level and covers an area of 22,429 km square. It is bounded by Garo, Khasi and Jaintia hills, which are part of the Purvanchal Himalayas. We also call it Eastern Himalayas. Their average height is 1000 meter from the sea level. It is made up of sandstone, old metamorphic rocks and Archean rocks of the geological past. It is separated from Bangladesh by Dauki Fault. It is a seismic fault zone. It is drained by the main rivers called Ganal, Daring, Dingru, Umiam, etc.